Welcome, my love. This is your goddess, high priestess, empress, Alba la Pantera. Straight from my goddess. We lit. We lit. Welcome, mi vida. Welcome, honey. Okay? Listen, did a pre shuffle. You love my intro? Oh, shit. No, make sure I ain't got none of tea. Okay. Listen, okay. We got this full moon in Leo coming up. Let's talk about Leo energy. It rules the fifth house. It's ruled by the sun. Okay. All of the planets revolve or vortex around it or spiral around it because it's the vortex. So it spirals around it, right? And thank you, Boo. With this full moon in Leo coming up at 16 degrees, it's a Cancerian degree. So it's about to, it's about to check you in your feelings right quick. Check your feelings, okay? Amina, baby, namaste, mama. So, yes, the full moon in Leo is going to be at 16 degrees. And whenever it's a full moon, it's opposing the sun. Whenever it's a new moon, it's a conjunction. Just keep that in mind. So, 16 degrees is Cancer's energy, which is before Leo, right? And Cancer speaks of I feel. Leo is I will. So what you feel is going to determine your willpower. I'm going to show you the cards that came out for your pre-shuffle because I said, what's the adjustment source? What's the adjustment? And these two cards, this came out first, the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords. When the Knight of Swords came out, it showed me the Knight of Cups right here just now. You got the Seven of Wands at the bottom. This is Mars in Leo. You see this right here? This is a reflection. This is literally of this. This is a reflection right here. This ain't two different situations. This is one being, and just pay attention to what I'm telling you right now, right? We got the moon in Leo, full moon, coming up on the 5th, 16 degrees, right? At a Cancerian degree, although this card is a Pisces card, but it's still a water element energy, okay? Then you got Mars in Leo, which speaks about setting boundaries. You don't have to read cards to even see what it is I'm saying and feel what it is I'm saying to know what your own heart is saying because you're hearing this. Okay. So right now, things could be rising up at the depths of you when it comes to your feelings down to before your appearance in this lifetime or a part of your appearance in this lifetime from another lifetime. Especially if you got a Pluto and Scorpio, is given the vibe that you were there during the age of Taurus, which is why, listen, if you got a Pluto in Scorpio, you're the type of being that has been through many different lifetimes of when shit was crumbling and being restored. And you're also one of those beings that cannot be controlled. You're going to do what you say you're going to do, and can't nobody tell you that you're not. Pluto and Sag, you carry this energy of the free spirit. You do whatever it is that you want to do. Now, you do have a lifetime similar to Pluto and Scorpio, but you're not even focused on that. You're more so focused on bringing in the essence of God to the collective. Pluto and Libra, you were all about balance, right? You're all about balance. So you may have experienced so many different encounters where things were out of balance, coming from the age of Aries, more than likely. And the age of Aries was supposed to be an age where it had a lot to do with a lot of war going on. Okay, that's the one right before Taurus. And you being, let's say you've had a past life in the age of Aries, you're coming from an age of Pisces. Hold on. You're coming from an age of Taurus. Am I saying that right? Well, I just got mine up just now. Okay, okay. All right. So we got Pisces, it goes backwards. So, yeah, if you're a Libra, okay, that's what I'm talking about. You're coming from an age of Aries where there was a lot of wars going on, okay, before it went into the age of Pisces. Damn. Okay. Yeah. So with that being said, you carry a lot of this deception. And you've experienced it the way you grew up. And you were, having to go through lessons of breaking through that. And the lessons that you were taught had more so to do with partnerships, one-on-one partnerships. Just to give you a little, a little background as to like where certain things may come from as far as a completely different age, damn near 3,000 years ago, from your own generation. So, yeah. Greetings, Tamia. I really do say that when it comes to you. Scent of the artiste. Greetings, honey. So, yeah, I asked about what's the adjustment. The moon is still in Gemini, right? Yeah. The moon is still in Gemini. And we have the Knight of Swords coming up behind us. So right now you're able to mentally process the adjustments that your heart is asking you to make. So it's going to present you with certain situations because one, you're prepared to receive the information and respond to it. Now, here's the thing. You have your own free will as to the way you choose to respond. If you're going to respond from a wounded space, I highly suggest you don't, because you're about to receive exactly what it is that you have been asking for to gain clarity so you can move on with your fucking life. Okay, hence why you got this Seven of Wands here at the bottom of the deck. That Knight of Cups is not playing. That Knight of Cups is like, you are not about to hire me, sis. The Tower moment, there's an offer of love that is connected to your detachment of what you thought love was. Because the day after the full moon, if we're looking at where the moon is in terms of like the visuals based on the sky itself, the moon the next day after the full moon, so like on the 6th, is going to be right above the royal star of Regulus, which is the heart of the lion. Literally, when this came out, I said, oh shit. I said, okay. There's a lot of messages that are coming in quickly for you to reassess what it is that your heart has to say. Not what you've been told by anything outside of you. That ain't it. Okay? So trust the signs and the signals that you are intuitively feeling and be guided by what's going on within here. Don't process it here the moment you feel it within your intuition, your throat chakra, and within your heart chakra. Don't start to reason with it. And what I'm speaking of, this could be certain things that you may be uncomfortable doing. It literally ramps up your nervous system. Like you may start to get a little anxious or nervous about what you're about to do. You finally watched The Giver. So deep, it reminds me of what you're saying. Yes. This is a great movie. The Giver is a great movie. And that's a book that we read when I was in the 6th grade. I loved it. That and Huckleberry Finn, I love those two. But yeah, y'all, like you see here, the Knight of Cups was at the top of the deck here. Okay, as I'm sitting here talking to y'all, look at Whoa. Pisces, Sagittarius. These are both mutable energies. We don't got the Knight of Wands out for this Sag energy, but the Temperance, I'm about to say the Hierophant Taurus energy, the major arcana for Sag decides to come out. So you're stepping into this higher level of truth through what it is that you seek, because the highest level of truth is here. This does what it wants to do, when it wants to do it, the way it wants to do it. Yes, you do have an effect on it. And obviously, once it gets tired of you, it gets tired of you. And what does it do? It stops. But this is one of those moments where you may experience a chance to say, I told you so. Just hold on. Before you even say that, really look at the entire situation. Because the energy is so intense right now that when you say, I told you so, you're actually reflecting that I told you so back onto yourself. Because the ego is in motion. You know what I'm saying? Let it be what it is. Let it show you the power that you have, but step into a space where you know now. You know what you're capable of. Don't misuse it, because this ain't the age to be misusing it. The age of Aquarius, you'll shock yourself. It's an electric age. And that's another thing. For those of you who, because we got one more year, Pluto in Capricorn, in terms of those of you who are wanting to conceive, you're basically giving birth. If you have Pluto in Capricorn children, this is 2008 to 2024. Those children that you have are basically the ancient ancestors. So they know what they be talking about. It's important that when they say certain things, they know how to restrict themselves. You know what I'm saying? Some of you may have children right now where you notice where they start eating certain things and they know it's not healthy for them to eat it. They'll slow down without you even telling them. They might even tell you to slow down. The Aquarian age, 2024, that will be as of March until July, because Pluto goes retro again back into Capricorn. So it fully kicks in. Oh, that's a dope mix. It kicks in 2024. So you want to make sure you ain't holding on to no baggage. Having children in the age of Aquarius, 2024 to 2044. You know what I'm saying? Because it has a lot to do with their nervous system. Which is where you may start to see a rate rise up in terms of autistic children because of the nervous system. You know what I'm saying? So I met my kids in my dreams, and they stay schooling me to get ready for everything, these babies in your dreams. So that could be within next year, because that will be Pluto and Capricorn. Yeah, listen. This is what's happening. Hold on. This is what just happened that put me on pause. I feel like dancing is going to be important to get all of that energy out. These ancestors are flowing, baby. As chilled as my body is right now, the moment you play something like this, my body can't resist. Yes, the autism rate is high in my city, to be honest, especially with all the young moms from my graduation year. I noticed this, yes, because there's a lot of healing that has to be done based off of the nervous system, and a lot of you could be carrying, not you, a lot of those women could be carrying the frequency of their mothers who were born during the age of Pluto with Virgo, or the generation of Pluto and Virgo, not the age of Virgo. Something about that too. But yeah, she said all I wanted to do is dance with my two left feet. Girl, you in the right place then, honey. Don't you about to have a left foot and a right foot. So yeah, information is definitely coming in to help you to really connect to this heart space. Like, listen, it's very easy to stay upset, hold a grudge. But the moment you allow yourself to observe and realize that everything, you're going to constantly hear me say this, everything that happens in your external environment is going on within you. You know what I'm saying? You're a seed of, what the is happening here? Hold on, Vita. Give me a second. Knowing this one. Y'all give me a second. We vibing, okay? Let me just get y'all this playlist here, okay? There you go. That's what's happening at this current moment. But yeah, y'all, it's very easy to go down that path of wanting to retaliate or wanting to prove a point, especially if you're thinking of having children. Let that shit go. Let it go. Let it go. You know what I mean? There's definitely a way around all of this. And this is the way we communicate here. You know what I'm saying? Definitely link up with me on IG, because that'll give you a moment to go live with me whenever I do go live over there, so you can express yourself. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you're welcome. So here we go. Thank you, Mama Universe and Papa Universe. Jerusalem. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe and Papa Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, ancestors, spirit guides, protectors and warriors, ascended masters that protect and guide me. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me, as me, for you, and I collected to use our mind's eye to see. I connect my heart and soul to my heart and soul, always in connection to the Most High. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Here's your message, honey. Let's shuffle this out. This don't even need to be a long live, because I'm going to go live on IG after this. What I'm going to do is, I do have it on private, but I'm going to take it off for a bit. There's a method to my magic, baby. Oh, it is. It's not even private right now. Okay. So I definitely took it off this rising. But yeah, link up over there. The link is in the bio. It's Alba La Pantera, the same way it is here. Listen, you follow me on IG, don't DM me. It's the only thing. It's the only rule. Don't DM me. Email me if you want to chat or whatever. If you want to book a reading, email me. Yes, I am open for personals. All that good shit. You'll see the link in the link tree for my email. You see it here in the bio. You'll see it in the link tree. Hit that little envelope in the link tree. That's how you reach me via email. And email, just you got your friends and people you talk to for a reason. Wise conversations. That's what I'm saying. Here's your message, honey, though. Yo, this mix is my. What's the message for the collective as far as the adjustment, making decisions from the heart space? What the? Nah, man, this bitch about to have me clicking off this live. Ooh, we got the wolf. You're being guided to lead by example. See, this is what I'm saying. Let a lot of this shit go because you're supposed to lead by example. So let's say if there's something that you're uncomfortable with and you made a decision about it, but from your heart space. That's in most cases when you make a decision from a heart space, you'll realize the more you do it, you don't have to explain yourself because your heart will speak for you as it will change your aura. And people will have to be mindful as to the way that they approach you. People won't be able to lie to you. It's real. You're being guided to lead by example. Be kind, compassionate, and have unconditional love towards yourself and others. Look at this wolf, though. Just by looking at this wolf face is the energy that I'm telling you to have here, that I'm picking up on, that I'm telling you to have as a message that's coming from the universe for you to have. You see that wolf? It knows its power. It knows it can tear shit up. It's at ease, though. You've matured. Because I've read that when a wolf is in its younger stages, the eyes are blue. As they begin to mature, it turns yellow. So there's a connection to the soul now where, I mean, obviously as, you know, a young wolf, it's highly intuitive, but it still needs the protection from the pack. You know what I'm saying? Some of you had to be your own pack. Be kind, compassionate, and have unconditional love towards yourself and others. Access your inner brilliance, utilize your infinite power, break free from any limiting paradigms, and begin to walk your new path. Let's grab some mystical Martian oracle cards. Message of guidance from the mystic Martians. The wolf is asking you to be loyal to yourself, because I'm big on respect over loyalty, so be loyal to yourself. And you'll gain respect from others, and you'll see who don't respect you, and those who don't, you just remove yourself. Because as an observer, you notice, okay, this is a part of me where I didn't respect myself, which is why you have access to my energy at this point. But now that I see you, thank you, it's time for me to move forward. Simple as that. That's it. See, most people think they're doing, you know, they're in a place of justice when they want to retaliate or hold a grudge. Now, what I just do right now will literally put you in that space, but without being in that space in terms of holding on to animosity or anything like that. Yeah, I've been working on this anger. I really have to enter my own world and become my best friend. Yeah. A real life lone wolf out here, scent of Artiste. We have the Arcturians, which is another message, again, of unconditional love. See, in 6 is Virgo, 6th house Virgo, having to do with health. It's time for you to analyze a lot of these things, because for some of you, your nervous system is picking up on too much that it doesn't have to, and it's picking up on things for you to get the signal to let it go, because you're a keeper of wisdom, which you're going to be concerned with a lot of things, but be mindful that what you're concerned about, the only thing that you can change is yourself, and lead by example through the changes you make with yourself. Okay? Crop circles. These two literally connect to message, curiosity, and signs. I'm going to put the King of Wands and the Knight of Swords back into the deck. Let's see what this message, curiosity, and signs is about with this crop circles. You're connecting to higher realms, so this is also why it's important for you to release some of these low vibrations, because this can really put you in the void, and the void will have you feeling shitty energetically. With the Star card in Virgo, yeah, this could cause some type of static in your healing here. Some of you have a strong connection to the right hemisphere of your brain, which is why you tapped into tarot cards, astrology, and things like that anyway. Ocean Goddess, welcome, Mama. Yo, what? 627, that's 2 of Cups. Venus in Cancer. Once you realize the way things spiral in your spiritual lifestyle, healing is inevitable, because everything comes to the gut first. This is one of the centers, one of the main centers, along with your brain and your heart. Yo. You said get out, not get out of it, but marry it to the right side. You got to use both. You have to use both the right and the left. Wow. You got the 3 of Wands here. Signs about you embarking on your spiritual journey, a pilgrimage. You may have been feeling left out in the cold, or you may sense that you may be having, people may around you may be feeling this way. Don't allow that to consume you. Your ships are coming in. So some of you could have people where they're doing things to take you off track. It may not have happened yet, more than likely. I don't want them to happen, but I don't control you. You have your own willpower. You know what I'm saying? I respect truth. Welcome, beloved. I hear we only use 10% of the brain, because most use the left brain, which is masculinity. There, yep, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. And we got, look it. I'm telling you, stay focused. Look what comes up after this 3 of Wands. You don't got to worry about anything else in between the 3 and the 10 of Wands. You went from the 3 of Wands, based on what I'm telling you, what's resonating with you right now in terms of you stepping into a higher vibration. Here comes the Ace of Wands. This is a rebirth, an awakening. This is also a lot of passion too, but the proper use of the passion. Greetings, love. For some of you, you're no longer building a castle on sand. You're going straight to the mountains. That castle has definitely, because that's been your vision. You don't see the castle there, but There's something about these ships that are coming in that's going to help you to move on. Let me see. You got the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck that was not out here playing with you. This could happen during Pisces season. By the way, this could have something to do with the Pisces. What's this Ace of Wands? It went from the Eight of Swords to this card. You're no longer in this space of self-sabotaging thoughts. You're now clear of the light that you see as far as the option that you have, or the options that you have and the options that you will take. Something about a choice that you did make that actually brings in this Ace of Wands. So let's see what this choice is. What is this Seven of Cups energy? You've been receiving the signs about this. It's connected to love for sure, because you have here the Nagas here. Okay, lovers, erotica, and sensuality. So there's a healing of the sacral, a healing of the root, sacred. What's this choice here? What's the signs in connection to this choice? We're going to switch. What was the sign here? What was the sign here? For the Seven of Cups. For some of you, it's realizing how many options you've had. It's 4 to 7. 3 to 7 choices. Or 3 to 7 situations. The sign. Ooh. Venus. You just watched a Naga Pearl movie? Yo. On YouTube? Yeah, because that... Listen. Number 29. This could have something to do with the Saturn return. Yes. Yeah. And then we got the man at the bottom of the deck. Hold on. Yeah, the agents can't do nothing about this. When the heart chakra is fully activated, unblocked, and you're connected to it, I'm telling you, these Alpha Draconians can't work with that, because they're all about domination. More than likely don't even have a soul. For really being real about it. See this Arcturian? All this green in the bubble. So something about disconnecting from the world. And you disconnecting from the world allows you to connect with frequencies of other realms. And this happens each time you look out the window. Something about when the sun hits you while you're in your humble abode, when the sun hits you, you can feel the warmth of these energies that are surrounding you and protecting you and guiding you to make the proper choices here, especially with so much coming to you at once. Because you finally asked how, released what you asked how, and you release your control over the situation. This is why you now start to see this could even be finding this channel. Whenever you found the channel, at this moment, you're going through a recalibration of yourself through everything that you've been processing since you've been here. Because this lady here is also the Ace of Swords. So you may have been seeing 1055 or 155 quite often, but it also indicates you clearing your mind. You know what I'm saying? The Tower of the Heart would defeat any foe. Yep. That's literally the tool for this revolution. Pluto and Aquarius. 22. Master Builder. What up, though? Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Look, you see what I'm saying about this sunlight? Something about the sunlight. Something about this sunlight here. We do have the full moon again and Leo coming up. It's going to bring in a lot of drama, but it's the drama that you're supposed to see and observe. Take it like a movie. You watch a movie, a drama on this two-dimensional box. You watch it. Most cases, people don't think it's real. Do the same thing with the actual things that are physically presenting themselves to you, because you are actually the projector of what you're seeing outside of you. But because it's physical and you can touch it, you make it more than what it actually is. Yes, it is in front of you. But the same way you're watching something on a screen and you don't internalize it as much, unless you're going through a spiritual journey and you're realizing how all things are connected and it allows you to let go of a lot more. Come on now. That's 1122, by the way. You've been putting in the work. That's another 11 right here. So 1111 is highly significant. You can choose to rise to a higher vibration or lower your vibration, because that's what the 11 indicates. Okay. Let's see what else. The lady again, but this is wild. The lady came out here twice. Right brain, clear as day. Ace of Swords, twice. Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. You learning how to use the restrictions, learning how to use or see the restrictions when they came to your feelings and actually rise above it so you can come out of this labyrinth. Remember I said it was about four to seven, 3 to 7? There go 4 people. Or 3, really, but you're in the center. You can be in the center going through this purification with these 3 birds here, okay? The Holy Trinity surrounding your crown. Then we have this lady here with the rose in the book. For some of you, you're supposed to be telling your story, writing a book. They both got it. Purple is highly significant. Show me this energy here. You saw 3 blue jays in the crow earlier? Oh, wow. Wow. I heard blue jays today too. It's 7:44 right now. That just made my legs catch a chill. I definitely heard crows today. Was at 4:06. It was a flock of them. I didn't get to see them, how many, but I can hear it sounded like about a minimum of 4 of them. So the more you start to see these angelic beings, birds, just stay in alignment. Just know you're going to be shown a lot more that can take you off your own radar, but don't let it. Yeah, look. Yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot more. You got Anunnaki and the Tau Sentians once again. 521. Ooh, Jupiter is going into Taurus by then. I don't know if you noticed that everything that was occurring 2020, they're now mentioning that by May, they're not going to have any more emergency calls about it. Why? Because the collective is going to be stepping into the wisdom of their body. Jupiter and Taurus is going to be an expansion of the wisdom of the body. Then I'm here for it. I got Jupiter and Taurus. The Andromedans, baby. The Andromedans, they always out here. Let's look at the message of the Anunnakis. Before he goes outside, listen. They out here. They out here. Often known as the Shining Ones, Elohim, the fallen angels, Anunnaki, and the Watchers. The ancient Babylonian Sumerian civilization, now modern Iraq, Syria, was highly advanced technologically, culturally, and linguistically, as well as legally and scientifically sophisticated. They developed 60-20 counting systems, geometry, and written language systems. They invented organized lunar, solar, stellar, cosmic navigating, and timekeeping systems. The original Anunnaki on Earth were giant Nephilim in size, standing beyond 12 feet tall. The last deluge and inbreeding has bred out the pure bloodlines on the Earth. The original Anunnaki varied in skin coloring from very dark to fair and were said to be able to crossbreed with the Alpha Draconians and reptilian beings. This is a lot of the reason why you see so much of the fuckery that's going on is a lot of mixing of energies that shouldn't even be a thing. I saw 2 red cardinals as I gazed out the window, and it felt like time. Ancient Sumerian clay tablets reveal documentation dating back to the 24th century BC, creation and genetic stories that were polytheistic with many complex off-world Anunnaki narratives. The Anunnaki were the inhabitants of the planet Nibiru, a distant reddish planet that enters our solar system every 3,600 years. It is debated if Nibiru's last elliptic orbit entrance to our solar system may have caused the Great Deluge, the flood. Either way, Anunnaki invaded Earth and infiltrated, then destroyed Atlantis, which was during the age of Leo. And now we're in the age of Aquarius. So a lot of the beings from the times of Atlantis are going to be reborn in the age of Aquarius. So this is why telepathy is going to be the main source of communication. Again, down to these children that you have during this age, they can hear you and what your thoughts are. So I'm gonna let you know right now, if you have a child from 2024 to 2024, 2044 to 2024 to 2044, just be honest. Or up your game when it comes to your telepathy, because they won't read right through you, literally. Similar to how if you're a Pluto and Scorpio generation, you already know the vibes. Sag too, you already know the vibes. Pluto and Libra, yes you do, but towards the end of that cycle, you know, it's like but there's still certain things that connect you to disregarding what you may know. Either way, Anunnaki invaded Earth and infiltrated, then destroyed Atlantis, later led by High Priestess scientist Enki. That's the thing, Pluto and Sag generation, you are literally the High Priest and High Priestesses. They then started a mining colony with another off-planet race called the Igigi to assist in the mining of monatomic gold for its precious interdimensional properties. The Igigi rebelled and departed due to Anunnaki's control, led by half-brother Enlil, and against Enki's wishes, the Anunnaki then sophisticated genetic engineering on the Earthlings to create a somewhat upgraded hybrid human workforce, smart enough to follow instructions, though not smart enough to rebel. Until Pluto and Scorpio comes into play. We're the rebels. we don't see what I'm saying? Pluto and Sag, y'all like the most beautiful free spirit the moment y'all realize who you are, because it can go either way. You know what I mean? So just stick to yourself and stick to what you know. Enki was a support, mentor, and advisor for the humans. The remaining Anunnaki ancestors are waiting for the next Nibiru orbit to leave Earth. Plan failed big time. I mean, it worked. It was 4441 as I said that. It worked in terms of people still voting for people to determine what they should do with their life. I mean, but let's look at 2922 and 2229, see what these numbers are talking about. You can tell when the moon is going into Cancer, especially as a feminine energy, because your breast will start to get tender when the moon starts to go into Cancer. It's wild. 2922. And then we'll be closing off our message with this. 2922, the lamb. Ooh, sacrifice. No longer having to, as protection is now in play. Was 22 and 29. 2229. To pour out, put forth in floods, flood away. These cards is funny. Whoever sacrificed the lamb will be flooded, will be experiencing a flood, not in the physical. It's not going to be physical. It's all going to be within. It's always been that way. But here's your message, beloved. I'm going to actually pull one more. Give me a second. Let me go to the, where are you? I'm going to go to the moon cards. And then we're going to go live on IG. So you're more than welcome to join me and express yourself. It's one of them type of nights. Join me over that way. Do what you gotta do and get all. Do what you do. Final message here. Nothing will come of this situation. What is this? The void of course moon was actually this rising too. Actually. That happens when the moon is going from one sign to the other. So something could have been at a standstill. Usually, void of course moon, things are at a standstill. Oh, shit. So during the void of course moon, there was a situation with the wounded warrior having to make a decision about an offer of love or an invitation of love. What's the judgment here? Segment is also in the building. I'm sensing. The judgment is temperance, balance of your own magic. Nothing will come of this situation. And you know what I just heard? You see the judgment in the middle, right? What's the word that I tell y'all to be mindful of saying when you're actually doing what it is that you're saying that you are wanting to do or thinking that you're doing, trying? Sitting in judgment, yet having to make a decision. You've heard me say that quite a few times, those of you that are here in this chat. It's time to really work on that now. Know that when you're saying you're trying to do something, you haven't made a decision, let alone take action on that decision. But if you made a decision and you're taking action on what it is that you've had to decide on, trying should not be in your expression when it comes to what it is that you're doing. Because you send whatever it is that you manifested back into the ethers. And this is why things take longer to manifest. And it's taking longer to manifest because that was your call. You know what I mean? Let's get one more. At the bottom of the deck, look. Time to take action. Have faith in your dreams. Waxing crescent moon. And that actually happens right after the new moon. So for some of you, we have a full moon coming up. So you got a few weeks before we go into the new moon. So if things are going to unfold after the new moon, because this full moon is going to have you in a position of forgiveness, to release, to come to a conclusion with so much in your life that may have been blocking you from your own creative self-expression. So that when you get into the new moon in, what sign are we in? Aquarius, Pisces, that which you meditate and contemplate on can now begin to unfold for you. You know what I'm saying? So now is the time to really have faith in your dreams, your visions. That is your message. I'm going to see y'all IG. Love you.